He left Hong Kong as a feared street fighter. But when Bruce Lee arrived in America, nobody cared who he was. No crowd, no rivals, no reputation, just a young immigrant stepping onto unfamiliar ground with a small suitcase and a big ego, slowly meeting a bigger reality. The streets that once echoed his name were thousands of miles away. Here he was invisible. No one feared him. No one respected him. And for the first time in his life, Bruce Lee wasn't fighting opponents in dark alleys. He was fighting silence, loneliness and doubt. The real battle had just begun, a stranger in a new world. America was nothing like Hong Kong. The language felt different. The culture felt distant. The rhythm of life moved in ways he wasn't used to. Bruce wasn't welcomed as a martial artist. He wasn't recognized as a fighter. He was just another young immigrant trying to survive. Classrooms replaced alleyways. Work replaced street confrontations. He had to adapt quickly. Pride had to shrink. Observation had to grow. The confidence he once carried boldly now had to become quiet strength. Financial pressure and humble work. Money was limited. Opportunities were few. Bruce took on small jobs to support himself while continuing his education. There was no glamour in it, no spotlight, just discipline, long days, quiet sacrifices. He understood something powerful. Survival comes before success. The fighter who once thrived on adrenaline now had to master patience. Every dollar earned mattered. Every mistake could cost him stability. This wasn't a battlefield of fists. It was a battlefield of endurance, facing invisible barriers. The struggle wasn't only financial. It was psychological. Being different in a foreign land meant standing out, sometimes in uncomfortable ways. Doubt surrounded him. Could he truly build something here? Could martial arts mean anything in this world? Some people underestimated him. Others didn't take him seriously. But instead of reacting with anger like he once would have, Bruce observed, he studied, he learned. He realized that power in America would not come from street dominance. It would come from knowledge, communication, and innovation. Rebuilding himself from zero. In Hong Kong, Bruce had a name. In America, he had to rebuild from nothing. So he returned to the one thing he could control, training. Alone in small rooms, he refined his technique. Not just speed, not just power, but efficiency. He questioned traditional methods. He experimented. He combined philosophy with combat. The aggression that once exploded in alleyways was now being reshaped into discipline and creative thinking. This was no longer about proving he was the toughest. It was about becoming the smartest. Discovering a bigger vision. As months passed, Bruce began to see something clearly. America was not an obstacle. It was an opportunity. The struggle was sharpening him in ways street fights never could. He realized that if he could survive this phase, the loneliness, the financial stress, the doubt, he could build something entirely new. Something beyond styles, beyond limits, beyond tradition. His vision started expanding. He didn't just want to fight anymore. He wanted to teach, to influence, to evolve martial arts itself, from survival to strategy. The shift was subtle but powerful. Bruce Lee stopped thinking like a street fighter and started thinking like a strategist. Every hardship became training. Every rejection became fuel. Every quiet night became preparation. He understood that greatness isn't loud in the beginning. It is silent, built behind closed doors, refined in isolation. America wasn't breaking him. It was building him, differently, deeply, permanently. Outro tease. Alone in America, Bruce Lee faced battles no punch could win. He survived pressure without fame, trained without recognition, and dreamed without guarantees. But soon, the world would begin to notice. In the next episode, we uncover how Bruce Lee took his first bold steps into teaching martial arts publicly, and how controversy would follow him once again. Because when you challenge tradition, resistance is inevitable.